Okay, so here's a spare bedroom that we're gonna be working on. I'm gonna be turning this room into a closet slash office. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish taking everything out of the room so we can start painting. Excited! Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and finished the paint. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you just because I'm so proud of it. This is my first time ever painting. So this was the color, and you can already see it's white now. Ooh. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna start setting things up. So at this point, you're watching me pull out one of the closet metal shelf thing that I bought off of Amazon. I'll link it in the description down below if you are interested. But price was really good. They were very convenient. However, setting them up was an absolute nightmare, at least for the first one. But that's probably user error because I'm just not good at following directions. I do not want to read the directions because they confuse me even more. But at some point, I had to pull that motherfucker out and actually follow them directions. Now look at me taking up the scarf because baby, I was sweating at that moment. Okay, I needed to concentrate. I felt like my brain was tight. Look at it. Finally done. And yeah, I actually at this point had finished up the second one, so it was like moment of truth. Let's see if it's actually gonna fit, because I did measure it, but my measurements were really close. You know what I mean? They were really close, so it could have been an issue, but thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. It actually ended up fitting very well. And here's the overview of both of them side by side. Okay, but now let's move on to the shoe shelf, which was also very hard to set up. These directions were even worse. I had to go to Amazon and watch some reviews, and I had to go to YouTube and watch some reviews. But at the end of it, you know, once I got the first set done, it actually ended up moving really fast because by then I had the hang of it. And I actually would recommend these. I'll also link it in the description box just in case you wanted to, just in case you were interested in like picking up your own. But it was really convenient. I picked up the clear one so I could see through it. All your shoes are dust free. If you set up the doors, you can also go without the doors. And now here's an overview of where we at. Clearly a lot of work has been done, but I lost a lot of that footage. The shelves are done. I put up those cubes to hold up the bags, and these white cabinets are put in. That gold shelf set up. This right here is that shoe shelf you saw me put up earlier. And yeah, I think by now I also had put up the denim shelf. And now we're gonna put start bringing in the shoes and the bags and the clothes and all that, the fun part. Okay, so here we are. I have all my heels laid out by color. I figured this would be a lot easier for me to put them back into the organizer since I am planning on putting them in by color as well. Here's a close-up. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the black just because I feel like I have a lot more black. At this point, I was almost done with the blacks, and I started putting up the gunmetal ones, like silvery but like dark silver metal kind of shoes. And then eventually I moved on to the whites, which is what you see me do right now. All the whites went all the way up top because as much as I love white shoes, I tend to not wear them too much because I hate dirty white shoes or stained white shoes. Are you like me? Leave it in the comments. And yep, almost done. Last few. And just like that, we're done. But then I turned around and we still had all of these. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Well, let's keep going. So next I started working on the brown color family. So that means dark brown, light brown, beige, cream, anything that's in the dark, that's in the brown color family. And next I started working on the gold shoes, which turns out I have quite a lot of golds, but they're usually the same style, so I gotta work on that. But after the golds, I started working on the silvers and the clear shoes or anything that shines really. Eventually, I got to the colorful ones like the pink, the red, the greens, and the yellows. And I was so happy to be closing these doors and showing you the final results, which is beautiful. Like, just so beautiful. I was so happy at this point. But the labor continues, and at this point we're moving on to the sneakers. And just like I did previously, I started by separating them by color and by style. Actually, not by style, just by color. And here's the final results. It is so satisfying to watch. They laid out in like a beautiful gradient, colorful way. Okay, quick progress update. This is where we at. Sneakers are on. Boots situated, some up top, heels situated. Now we're moving on to the bars, and I went ahead and pulled them all out. These are all the bags that I own. I know it's a lot, but you know. Anyway, separated by color because I do want to organize them by color up in these cubes. Okay, so here we are. I was able to fit all my bags in. And now we're moving on to hanging the clothes. As you can see, I had already started doing it. I lost a lot of the footage. But also, honestly, that would have been so repetitive that I don't think you're missing out on anything. The point is, you see me putting up the clothes. At this point, I was hanging up the pants, like dress pants. And then after that, I hung up my blazers and jackets and everything else that needed to be hung. This part was so satisfying. Honest to God, this part was so satisfying. I was just like, because I was nearing like the end of it. You know what I'm saying? So I was finally seeing my vision come together. Oh, and look, I decided to move the pins from there and then put them in a different slot because I realized that slot right there was supposed to be for my longer dresses. Oh yeah, now we're working on the blazers. I enjoyed this part quite a bit as well because I love blazers. I freaking love blazers. If you are like me, please comment down below. Blazers for life. Yeah, putting up all the blazers, and right about now I'll be done. And we're moving on now to the denim. At this point, I pulled them all out. I'm separating shorts from like long jeans, and then separating the jeans by color and like cargos, different types and different colors, so things are better organized. And yeah, by this time I was so tired, bro. I could feel the tiredness just watching it right now. But yeah, it all paid up because look at my what I like to call my denim towel, all beautifully organized and appealing to my soul. And as we're winding down to the end of this video, I want to thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed watching me because this was such a fun process for me. But if you did, please go ahead and leave me a like, a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. And here's the final result.